So in verse 15, when Gideon heard the dream and its interpretation, he worshiped God. He returned to the camp of Israel and called out, "Get up. The Lord has given the Midianite camp into your hands." Do you hear what he said? He went back to those people that he sent home. He went back and said, "Get up," because he had to go back to the ones that couldn't go with him. That really is a true warrior, a true pastor, a true love of the Father's heart. You got to collect the warriors and go forward, right? No, you can't go with me right now. Whatever you're dealing with, it literally is going to take my mind. I always use the word brain space. No, I don't have brain space for that right now. Right now, I'm focused on this. This is what the Father's told me to do. This is what I have to think about. Don't distract me with, oh, I got a prayer request or from my father's uncle's son's brother. No, don't distract me. Wow, that doesn't sound very kind. No, no, no. I know the mission and I'm going to focus on it. And when you focus on that and you plunder and you take down the enemy's camp, Gideon went back to Israel. He went back to the people that he sent home and he said, what? Get up. Wow. I mean, get up. Is that amazing? Woo! Get up. I'm speaking that into all of your spirits. Get up now. The Lord has given the Midianite camp into your hands. And then dividing 300 men into 3 companies, he placed the trumpets and the empty jars in the hands of all of them with torches inside. So verse 15, when God prophetically, and what does that mean? For some of you who may be new to this ministry, new to this podcast, like what is prophecy? What does prophetically mean? When God prophetically, before it actually happens in the natural, shows you the victory is yours, the character of the true final cut warriors can be seen. Their positioning, as mentioned in verse 2, humility and worship of the one who did the delivering. Don't go make a movie on all the stuff that you did. Don't go, no. You didn't do it. God did it. God did this thing. Okay? I mean, it's lights out for all those people. It's curtain call on the enemies. You're going to close the curtain. The stage is going to be closed up. No more. Absolutely no more. So he actually spoke to Gideon and said, Gideon went back to the Israelites and told them to get up. But he placed those trumpets in their hands and the empty jars. So this is what's really awesome. He said, verse 17, watch me, he told them. Watch me. Let me go to my notes here. Watch me and follow my lead. Do as I do. Well, isn't it wonderful to have true leaders that you can trust and you can say, watch me, do as I do, follow my lead. And that's what the Lord gave us with our mentorship and our interactive church, which isn't that amazing, Mike, right? We put the microphone in their hands and gave them a voice. And they follow our lead. They have learned to trust and respect. Watch me, follow my lead, do as I do. That's why it's so important to have just that solid people around you that you can trust and say, hey, let's do this. Follow my lead. Let's go. And that's what Gideon had. He took that 300 and separated them into 3 parts, 333, right? 100, 100, 100. And he does that. And he says, follow me. When I get to the edge of the camp, do as exactly as I do. Praise God that this leader, that Gideon, had a tribe of warriors that he could trust. Follow my lead. Watch me. Do as I do. There wasn't anybody in the background going, oh my gosh, how prideful. What do as I do? Why would I do that? I'm not going to do as you do. Yeah, that's why those people went home. Those are the ones that went home because they questioned the leadership. But Gina, aren't we supposed to do that? Come on, you guys. The disciples got so close to Jesus when he said, drink my blood, eat my body. They're like, oh, dear God, this is a really harsh thing that you're saying. But they followed his lead because they trusted him. They saw his character. They tested the spirits over time. They didn't just bring someone in and say, here, we'll be getting into that next month. But, leaders that bring in pastors to be their online pastors that have to pastor a global church, that have never pastored before. They literally put a chicken in the crock pot and work 9 to 5, but now all of a sudden they're called to be global pastors because you know what? That's what groomers do. That's what they do. They call on people that cannot fight for themselves because they don't understand. Why are people being put into positions that they've never been tested? They have no background of anything, but then they're put into the front lines. And now years later, like, oh my God, we've been deceived. Well, yeah, you were positioned there because you didn't know what you were doing.